found the perfect use for a Predator engine. Now, before I get started on the perfect use for a Predator engine, I just want to denote a few things about the engine that I noticed. Because I will tell you, I disposed of it. So I took the gas tank off because I couldn't get the gas out of it. And I still couldn't get the gas out of it after I took it off, but I got the shop smelling like gas. I drained out all the oil. The oil seemed very liquidy. It may have been smelling like gas. I couldn't tell after taking that gas tank off if it did or not, because the whole place reeked of gas. So it's possible it was leaking gas in there. It's also possible, I guess, that the water got in there but didn't have that milky, that chocolate milk color to it. So that's probably not as likely. But one of the things that did happen, I noticed, it seemed to be quite a bit of metal. But then again, that might just be because it was a new engine, and that was its first oil drain. So I don't know what it could possibly be, but I did find out the perfect purpose for a Predator engine. For this, you're going to need to make sure you're wearing safety glasses, and you need one of these. Perfect purpose for a Predator engine? Therapy. Oh, you got some shrapnel there. Destroyed. This Predator engine falling into anybody else's hands. So it really irked me, and I want it to get recycled into something useful. So I really did not want it. So I just wanted to make sure it was destroyed before I dropped it off at the scrapyard. And I could have probably blew the thing up in one foul swoop, but I did it with my car parked in the driveway, and I didn't want shrapnel hitting the car, busting out windows or scratching the paint or something like that. So it took a few blows, but I got the job done. Now, when I walked into Harbor Freight and I bought this engine, they tried to sell me the protection plan. You're like, oh, Mike, you should have gotten it. No, I didn't want it. I told the guy flat out, if I have to replace this engine, I am not replacing it with the exact same engine, because that's what the replacement plan would have done. I would have brought that in, and they would have given me the exact same engine back. And I did not want to do that. If this thing wasn't going to last longer than that replacement plan, it wasn't going to ever get replaced with another Predator engine. And as you can see, that's exactly what I did. So, that being said, I think I made a smart choice by not spending the extra money on that replacement plan. So they could do what? Try to refurb it and then stick it to another idiot? Come on. I'm enough of an idiot as it is. All right? I don't want that. I mean, it ran. I could have technically thrown it up on Marketplace or something cheap and for like $50 and somebody would have bought it. But I'm not that kind of a guy to stick somebody with a piece of junk. I'm sorry. I'm just not that guy. So I thought about this, and this was the best solution for it, was to make sure it was good and destroyed so that the scrapyard didn't try to sell it. And then as a piece, and it gets turned into something useful. Maybe, I don't know, some aluminum cans or something. I don't know. It gets turned into something that's actually going to be useful as opposed to that piece of junk Predator engine. So that was my thought behind it. That's why I didn't get the replacement plan, because you know what? If that thing wasn't going to hold up for the 3-year plan, I was going to replace it with the exact same engine, so that one can blow on me a year later. So, that being said, I'll see you next time.
We're interrupting this program to give you this special news bulletin. If you like this content, I'm asking that you please like and subscribe to the channel and maybe leave some nice words of encouragement in the comment section. Thank you. We now return back to our regularly scheduled programming.